If you're trying to buy your first home in San Antonio, but you're confused about programs, down payment help, or what you can really afford, this video is going to save you time, money, and stress. By the way, I help first-time buyers right here in San Antonio every single week, and I'd love to help you too. The best way to reach me is by clicking the link in the description to schedule some time directly on my calendar. Let's start with something most people don't realize. You might qualify as a first-time home buyer even if you've owned a home before. According to HUD, if you haven't owned a home in the past 3 years, you're considered a first-time buyer again. And that matters because it opens the door to programs and incentives that can save you thousands of dollars. Before anything else, lenders will look at 3 things: your credit score, your debt-to-income ratio, and your income stability. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be prepared. Now, let's talk about the program, and I'm going to break these down in the simplest way possible. First, TSAHC, the Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation. This is one of the most popular options here in San Antonio. They offer down payment assistance grants and second lien assistance that can help with both your down payment and closing costs. They also offer fixed rate loans, and income limits are pretty generous. Next is TDHCA, the My First Texas Home and My Choice Texas Home programs. These can offer up to around 5% in down payment assistance depending on the loan and income. Then we have local incentives right here in San Antonio. There are programs for teachers, first responders, medical staff, and sometimes even city-funded programs when money is available. On top of that, many builders offer incentives that essentially act like down payment assistance, things like rate buydowns, closing costs, credits, and even upgrades. And one more option a lot of buyers don't realize exists is the conventional first-time buyer programs. These allow for 3% down with lower mortgage insurance and often a lower monthly payment than FHA. All right, let's get into the part that everyone wants to know. What can you actually afford in San Antonio right now? Most first-time buyers I work with fall in the $250,000 to $325,000 price ranges, but there are homes on the market for much lower. If it's a dual income household or a higher income, then $350,000 to $425,000 is very realistic. In today's market, you're usually looking at a monthly payment between $1,900 and $2,600, depending on the loan program, the interest rate, and the property taxes. And taxes here vary a lot by neighborhood. My goal is never to max out your approval. My goal is to help you find something that fits in your budget and your life comfortably. This market is competitive, but it is not the chaos we saw in previous years. You don't need to write 20 offers. You just need a clear strategy and a lender who knows how to structure your file correctly. Step 1 is always getting a strong pre-approval, not a pre-qualification. From there, map out a monthly payment you're comfortable with, and we only shop within that. Down payment assistance programs can change the structure of your offers, so having the right expectations makes everything smoother. In San Antonio, your inspection, appraisal, and closing costs are all very predictable, and I walk you through every step so you feel confident in the process. Here's the truth. You don't need perfect credit, a huge down payment, or a massive income to buy your first home in San Antonio. You just need the right guidance, realistic expectations, and someone in your corner who knows how to navigate this market. If you're thinking about buying a home in San Antonio, I would absolutely love to help you. The best way you can reach me is by calling or texting me at 726-200-6565 or emailing me at jennapignataro@gmail.com. You can also click the link in the description to book some time directly on my calendar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.